Good morning. After I got done planting that night or last video, we ended up getting 0.8 of an inch of rain. Pretty much rained all day yesterday, just a steady drizzle. So no planting, no field work, maybe some spraying late tonight on some drier ground. But this morning I'm heading over to the grain bins. George has got an unloader plugged up and burnt some belts off of it, so it's a good way to start the morning off. But at least the Pro 700 isn't beeping.
Yeah. Load's out.
Okay. George, don't lie. You opened the slide all the way up trying to get out of here on time, didn't you?
Yeah. Did you get a confession on film?
I did.
Okay.
We'll call this grain bin
You gonna fire me?
Yeah.
Would you fire me?
No.
You rotten. And I hope you're taping that because you're a rotten.
Did Dad tell you the snake story across the road?
Oh yeah.
Dad, you gotta tell the YouTubers now.
Tell
Yeah.
them. I thought there was two snakes. They got away from his mate or something inside the refrigerator.
All
In the
right.
house.
Dad has a tenant house beside our house.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing.
Dad has a tenant house beside our house, and it's an old farmhouse. It's not sealed up the tightest. Well, the lady that lives in it called him and said, "Hey, there's a snake in my kitchen." So he calls me because he's at a baseball game. Says, "Hey, can you go over and get this snake out of Darlene's house?"
Check it.
I said, "The only way I'm getting that snake out is with a match."
Beef, what you doing, Bob?
So he goes over there and tries to find it, and there's two of them that slithered in behind the refrigerator and never did get them. So we ended up having to call a snake wrangler. Snake wrangler came out, ended up finding 3 of them. Whew, that was the next day. The lady didn't stay in her house that night. I don't blame her. I'm telling you, I would have just been real tempted to burn it to the ground. I didn't even sleep good in my house after that. Here's your pay.
I pay
Yeah.
for this, put this belt on.
No, I'm paying you your wages. That's for planting.
$100 a week. That's all I get.
$100 a week. That's for all of planting, Dad.
That's
That's
all?
from March till now.
Jesus.
Yeah, we got some new belts on this thing. See if it'll work. You guys ready? It worked?
What? No.
That's the belt.
Yep.
Now we'll know.
Yeah, right.
We got the unloader working again. But one thing we need to do while I'm here to help him is climb up that holding bin. That pipe's not running right, so I clean that pipe out. If you're kind of new to the channel, we've had this trouble pretty much for the last year and a half. Anytime we try to haul out with our wet bin, it just doesn't flow right. That pipe needs replaced. We're thinking we're going to get to do that this summer and put a new bottom in that wet bin. Hopefully we won't have to do this every time next year. I mean, it's still running out of the pipe, but it's only running at about half capacity, and just takes too long, inefficient, dusty.
It's right here at the bottom.
Yeah, this is all right. Oh, there's the money pose. Kick that foot out there, big boy.
Putting a lot of behind it. You ain't watching what's coming out there.
I'm watching. I'm laughing my butt off. Every time you hit it, your foot goes flying out.
Well, that helped me swing.
Yeah, it's stopped.
What?
You got a bunch of stuff come down in.
There's George's best side. About lost it.
Ooh, God, that stunk.
Yes, thanks. Yeah.
It should.
Well, let's fire it up before we
Hey,
Run some good, Larry?
yeah.
Okay.
He's got it good enough for now. Well, it's the first time I've been up here not looked like you when I got down.
Me and George are hanging out up here for a second. We can see some of that crap I just knocked down. We're gonna make sure everything's gonna run right before we seal it all back up. I mean, we don't want to waste any duct tape. It's expensive patch jobs.
How much?
$1,100 some dollars.
Yep, I'm gonna start.
George is gonna be a pipe cleaner for $1,100.
Well, go ahead and start her up, guys.
Got your gloves.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you want me to steal them?
I don't care.
Tell you what, that rotten corn stuck so bad, I had to wash my hands. It's weird. You declaring it fixed?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. Oh, what better when it was?
Probably gonna quit running here before lunch. Oh, now for the hard job. See those lights in there in the drive-thru? We've got the hard task of watching them, and when they go out, shutting everything off. It's hard work, but somebody's got to do it. Now what these lights do, they let us know how full our overhead tank is. Right now it's completely empty. It ran out as soon as Larry got a load. But basically need at least 2 of these lights out to get a full load for a truck.
Working.
We just had an exciting moment. One of the lights went out. Well, Larry's back. Lights aren't out. Time to go eat. We're rolling in style.
Yeah, boy.
What are those called?
I don't know. I'd call those hot. They look a little toasty. Back to working like a dog, are you? Back to working hard?
Yeah, always. I'll never get a break like you do. Sitting in a tractor all day with air conditioners blowing on you.
Hey Dad, you didn't tighten up the belts.
Something happened. And we don't know what. But boy, are they ever loose.
They smell a little hot too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the wheat's coming along. Probably about 2.5, 3 weeks, I'd say we'll be harvesting wheat. Alright, heading back over to the farm. Dad's getting ready to start spraying. He's having some issues with his iPad not connecting. I don't know. I hope it's something simple. He just doesn't know what how to work it or something. But you want to hear something that's kind of a pain in the butt? My air conditioner quit working today. It's gonna be hot here soon. It's 85 now. That stinks. Dad's air conditioner don't work either. Could be worse. Could be one of the tractors. That is miserable when a tractor AC quits working. Alright, I think what Dad's having issues with in this thing, sometimes when you get in and start up your tractor, or in this case sprayer, sometimes it does not connect to your puck. For whatever reason, you'll look up there on the map and you'll see yourself on the map, but you'll just be a dot. You should be, like right there, you can see maybe the sprayer icon right there. If you can't see that, that means you're not connected. So what I do is I just unplug and plug the puck back in. If that don't work, I'll go into the menu page and make sure it's connecting, but that seems to be what the problem was. I think it's working fine. Alright, this farm Dad's getting ready to go spray at. Hasn't been bush hogged, so I'm gonna go bush hog it real quick. The lanes on it. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Real important work. As it turns out, this tractor doesn't have a low fuel alarm. I have no idea how long it's been doing that. That's our first planted corn. I think that was planted like April 21st or April 20th. Yeah, April 21st or 2nd, somewhere in there. That was a close one. Running this tractor out of fuel wasn't on the day's agenda. Much better. Yep, even this thing takes government juice. Fill it up while we're over here. You know, people often ask me how much extra time it takes to film. Well, right here it just took me about 10 minutes. I left the camera on top of that government juice tank and was about a mile down the road. See that spot right there, that line, and this line? First field I planted, tried to prime the planter multiple times. That's just where all those beans landed on the ground. A little thick, a little thick. Hey Dad, what happened there? Alright, somebody asked me if this tractor was a power shift or a CVT. This is a power shift. And here's how we go up a gear. There's our throttle. We can also go up and down a gear up here. That's the loader controls. But then it does have a gear shift right there. Then you got your hydraulics over here. This is where you can have like a cruise speed and like a preset engine RPM, PTO. Here you have your shifter for your shuttle for forward and reverse. So it's fairly similar to Dad's tractor, except for it's a power shift. It's very different from the 1000 series. All the controls are different, but this cab's more like the one of Dad's 685. That's it for this video. Not a whole lot of tractor action today, but we do got a little bit of beans to finish up here in the next day or two, as soon as we can get that ground to dry out, and then we'll be side dressing, and then we'll be planting or harvesting wheat. But thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farm Videos, Facebook at Brown Farms, and we'll see you in the next video.